Hi, and welcome to another episode of Dinkum. Looks like we have Sheila visiting today. So, in the I think last time she came to visit, I already said I have a feeling this NPC is going to break my heart because she likes to have food items for her request, and 90% of the time I do not have them. So, anyway, let's have a look. Let's see if I can charm her just with my chatting. Okay, see, like I said, she likes particular food items and prime roast. So I'm not sure if I actually have any of those ingredients. I know I have the prime meat. But anyway, I'm going to try my best because, again, I need her to move to my island. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she has like a restaurant type establishment, which one I'd love on the island. And two, I'm sure it'll be very useful. Okay, so let's say hello to Lily. So let's give her a pet. A little thumb wiggle, and then like give her a little brush. We seem to be getting a lot of iron pickaxes from the gacha machine. I suppose that's the gamble you take, right? Is the fact that it will give you random items. I mean, it's still worth it for 5,000 dinks because, those are easily made at this stage of the game. And then you can always use pickaxes, so it doesn't. It's not really a waste. I suppose you can also sell them if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm not sure if we actually have a slippery jack, but we could try find them. I think they usually only appear. That is actually very lucky. I got the prime roast. And we do have slippery jacks on us. Okay. Okay, awesome. That's quite a bit of luck. And I'm standing absolutely too close to that fire. Right. Okay, so she just said that's her favorite, which means that if it's her birthday, we can give that to her and I think get additional points. So that's good to know. Alright, so, like I said, this one is going to be a bit tough to convince to move to the island. Okay, that's a simple request. Okay, can I don't actually have space to store anything. Can't remember if she prefers fruit. Because if I'm not mistaken, her and Owen are vegetarians. So, like, I think when you try to bring them meat, they are like, no, no, thank you. Okay, so I have no space. Can I put this somewhere else? I don't particularly want to put it in between these items, but I think what I'm going to do now is first just get stuff for the charging station. Because I really need that, because if I'm going to get more power tools, I'm going to need the charging station. Okay, so I got that, need the hot cylinder. Can't see now how many I need. Okay, bright wire. Can't see how many I need of those either. But anyway, I'll just put some in. Okay, let's have a look. What am I missing? So I need 2 more for the hot cylinder. I've got 1 bright wire too much. Okay, so I have everything. Alright, and I should have enough dinks to do it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that one I already have. Do I have the purple tile one? I can't remember. Okay, I do. Alright. Okay, so okay, not sure what the corner wrap is or what it's used for. It looks very interesting. Okay, so always have to be careful I don't sell something I don't really want to sell. 12,000, that's okay. Okay, so where can I put this? I just want to see what it actually does. Okay, so right, I suppose it's just for terraforming, and then you can just adapts to whatever the tile is that you put it on. That's quite cool. Okay, so it doesn't look like I need a water. There's some treasure here. Okay, so I think I can do some jam with them. And I have like 6 left over, right. Yeah, I can't store any of that in here. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can brew. So it's like, alright. Okay, so I have 2 billy cans, so I could technically do some more. Oh, it requires 4. Right. Well, that's a shame. Can I store anything in here? No, it's also full. Just a key. Alright. Suppose I can just put away the extra items. What's that? Okay, so do I need to like repair my items. So some space here so I can store it temporarily in here. Maybe I can sell the rest at John's for now. Okay, and then I need to figure out a temporary spot for that table. So what do I need to get? I need a photograph of Owen. I've got this charging station. I just need to wait for Franklin to build it. There's 2 treasure marks here. Can I? I don't think I can take a photo of him in here. That's a pity. So I'm just gonna have to wait until later today, and then try to see if I can take a photo of him. Okay, why am I walking around with a watering can? I have no idea. But let's have a look if I can find any. I always like to have a look if the animals, I think it's the males for the ones that we can buy from Owen are spawning here, and have a look, and just also in general just have a look at ores that we can find, because one, I have a couple of pickaxes we can sort of get rid of. Because I think if I clear these up, there's a better chance of the iron ore ones spawning. It'd be nice if we could get seeds for those trees, because they would look really nice, like somewhere close for decorating. Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah, so like I said, I think this episode is basically just going to be gathering resources. So pretty chill one, and then waiting for Owen to come out of his shop so we can take a photo for Clover, I believe it was. trying to see if there's eggs that I can steal as well. So, okay, do we have that moss already for the museum? Here I have to be like Speedy Gonzales so that they don't get me. Now, see? Okay, so hopefully I've just let it away and I can just pick up my stuff. Now there's like 2 of them chasing me. I need to go back to get the rest of my stuff. Okay, got it. I remember how in the beginning I was struggling with getting this 10 ore, and now there's like, it seems like there's sort of an abundance of it, which I'm not complaining about because I need them. There's quite a lot of items that, or quite cool items that you can make that need quite a lot of tin, and if they don't need tin they need nails, which require tin to make them. So was that one just waiting to ambush me? That came out of nowhere. Wow, I didn't even like realize that I walked this far. I think it's like time to head back. But first, treasure. Of course I'm running in the wrong direction. Okay, I just need to check. Okay, I still need to go across. Right, so we're going to wait for Owen and we're coming for him to take a photo of him. Hope he's ready. Hope he's ready for his close-up. There's Clover. Now I just gotta find Owen. He's usually by the campfire with the other NPCs, if I'm not mistaken, so it shouldn't be so hard to find him. I say that, and then now he's, I don't know where. So he's not over here. Ha, there he is. Okay, so what can you turn around for me? I mean, she didn't specify if it needed to be a photo from the back or from the front, so we get that. But I'm gonna try and get a photo from the front. It's not fair, right? I can't expect her to ask for a photo. This dude is just like walking around. Can you just stand still for 1 second? If he sits, it's even better, because then at least I can get a proper photo. There we are. Look at him smiling, right next to John. That's a lovely photo. She can't complain about that one. I did not actually mean to go and sit down. I just want to speak to Clover. You've got to ask yourself, right, when these NPCs ask for photos of someone very specific, I'm technically stalking them and getting them a photo without their consent and then selling it to the NPC who asked for it. So does that mean that that NPC likes them and just hasn't, brought up the courage to talk to them? I just realized there's like 2 critters here that I haven't given to the museum. I have the one on me, but it looks like the other one was the paper wasp. That's a pity. I must have either sold it or put it somewhere. Not sure if I actually put it here somewhere for safekeeping. Can't see it anywhere. No such luck. I thought maybe, quarter by heart could convince her, but like I said, I think this one needs quite a bit of convincing to come and move to the island. I just had to give Charlotte some lovings while and she likes to have a sniff of whatever I'm drinking, so that was me just appeasing the cat god in the camera. The look she's giving me right now is like, mother, can you please get off the internet? look at Lily sleep. I'm curious about the windmill, just to see how it really works, but it requires iron bar. Same for the bee house. Slowly and surely we're getting there, that we can get enough resources to build these items, but I suspect it's still going to be a little bit more. Cheese maker would be great to build. Need a milk bucket for that. I think I have a milk bucket. Oh, and then the water bed would be nice to actually start creating like waterfalls or ponds and rivers. I wonder like if it's useful to do that for the rivers or just use the existing ones. Don't have enough for that. I think I'm going to come to an end here. I'm going to collect everything I need to do. Just trying to see if I should prepare. Okay, let me just put the table away because I have no storage for right now, and it doesn't matter if it stands here. It's not really in the way. I'm going to just look at the conversation here. Again, I love the conversations between the NPCs. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.